Hi everyone, it's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified.
I'm running like a chick with my head cut off. I have to drop stuff off at Vintage Junkie. I missed last week again. I got to get my crap together. So I have 2 chairs, a table, a cabinet, and pumpkins. Neighbor with little dogs. Oh, don't wave. I finally waved. She didn't wave. So I mean, I can go to her house and yell at her because they yell at me. Anyway. And then I got a couple pumpkins. So I've got the wicker pumpkin and then the hand-painted pumpkin I did last year that looks real. So I'm going to put that in. They're looking for fall stuff. I have a huge bag of pumpkins, but I don't know what we're going to use at Picket. And I figure I can finish that up this week because Naomi's going on Thursday. I'll be there on Friday. And then whatever pumpkins we don't put in or fall stuff I don't put in, I can take to Vintage Junkie next week. Now, next week is Picket. Not this Thursday, Friday. Next Thursday, Friday. So, do I feel stressed? Absolutely. There's just a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I think I'm going to try to get the stuff to Vintage Junkie on Sunday night so that I don't have to think about it on Monday because it's just a lot of running right now. And since I'm not taking Victoria down here anymore, it's a little out of my way. It's a lot out of my way because I'm not going to Forest Lake anymore. Like I need to drop Victoria every day past there. So I was able to drop at least a couple pieces off, right? Nope, not anymore. Not anymore. Victoria will start volleyball now. So I'll be going to some of her games, hopefully. And in that situation, I'll be going down there. But we'll find out. We'll figure out what's going to happen. I have a toothache. It's giving me a headache. So I'm just kind of at my wit's end because I can't afford to deal with a toothache. It's my crown. It's really frustrating. I'm really frustrated right now. I've had a very busy day. And it's getting busier and busier and busier, and I'm gonna need an assistant. I feel weird saying that, but at some point I feel like I will need an assistant just to kind of get all my stuff done. Like, I'm gonna have to something, I don't know. And this weekend, so yesterday actually, I was sitting in my living room realizing how much more stuff has encroached in my living space that's business related, and I wanted to burn it all down. I was ready to back up a dumpster and just burn it all down. So frustrated. I want my house back, which means I want to shop. I need a space for this stuff. It can't be at my house. I need a space where when I sit down to relax, like on a Sunday night with my family, I'm not looking at my work. And I don't know if that makes sense to people who don't work from home. But when you're working from home, you're never off the clock, right? Like, if you're running a business, it's really hard to be off the clock unless you're away from the house and out doing things with friends and family. Then you can be off the clock, and even then, the phone is with you. What's going on here, people? Need an engraved invitation? Because I could have made that turn 6 times. But when you're not only working from home, But your inventory, everything is in your home. It starts to really restrict where you can be and feel peaceful. Like at this point, I can be in my bathroom and feel peaceful. That's it. Like I'm working on blog posts in the bedroom, so the computer's in there. I've got inventory in the living room, the dining room, my office, the spare room. It's like, well, I guess the basement doesn't have any because that's kind of Victoria's territory. If I wanted to just watch a movie and be peaceful, I guess I could go to the basement. But I just wanted to I just want it gone. I want it all gone. And it's really hard because people are like, oh no, she wants to give up all. No, I don't want to give up my business. I just want it all out of my house and out of my living space so that I can sit down and be peaceful. At the end of a long day, and I mean, yesterday was a long day. I finished like 3 projects in one afternoon. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And I was like, I would like to now just sit down and relax, but instead I was looking over and I'm like, oh, while I'm watching this movie, I could put that stuff in packages, or I could do this and I could do that. And it's like, can't I just have a minute where I'm not working? This is bouncy, isn't it? And the answer is, unless I get it out of there, no. So I'm going to drop off all this stuff at Vintage Junkie, and at least this stuff will be gone and out of my space for a little while. But I need a building. I need somewhere that's separate and I can keep my work-life balance at least somewhat intact. It is broiling hot in there. Oh, I'm glad I went today because the heat is edging up this week, not getting better. There's another couple in there. There's a woman there and she brought her husband to help. And I'm gonna loosely say that's not a good idea. I don't know your husband, but I leave mine at home for a reason. I would have left hers at home too. She's like, I think she's thinking he's gonna help or whatever, or she doesn't like being there by herself. I don't know what the reason is. If she thought he was gonna be a help, he really was not. And I felt bad for her because I could feel it. Like, literally could feel it. And my husband is the same way. Like, weaponized incompetence, you know what I'm saying? Like, she said, here, just put the $12 ones. Just don't cover the charcuterie board on the label. And he goes, what's a charcuterie board? And I'm like, it's written on there, dude. She wrote it on there. She's done the work for you. Look for the char and $12. So I was feeling it for her. Like, I was like, girl, would you like me to like hand him his ass? Because if that had been my husband, I'd have been like, really? Can you not read? Is that something they didn't teach you in your high school? Read the damn tag. I was feeling it for her, but I could feel her frustration because I think she's thinking like, I'm being super impatient. I wasn't being super impatient. I was trying not to be. I was working on mine, and I had to write all my codes down and then put them in the one computer while she was working on the other one. And then I finished up and I tagged all my pieces, and then there was nothing literally left for me to do except use the barcode machine. And I said to her, she said, oh, I'll just get out of your way while you do this. And I said, if you want to use the other computer while I work on that one, that way you don't lose any time. She goes, no, I'm just going to come back tomorrow. And I thought, yeah, without him. Like, I could see it in her face, the unspoken words of without him. Because she was getting really, really frustrated, I could tell. And he goes, you're probably faster at this because we're old. He was not that much older than I am. I get it. I know I look younger because I've been told. But dude, we're probably the same age, or if not within 5-6 years of each other. Like, you've had the same amount of time I have to learn computers. End of story. Full stop. I think I'm going to put a little gas in my car so I don't have to think about it later this week. As long as I'm down here where the gas price is about 30 cents better than where I am per gallon. But yeah, I felt for her. I was like, honey, I just leave mine at home for a reason. I would rather run up and down those steps 200 times than ever have my husband help me. The days that I have a large piece of furniture and I have no choice and I have to have his truck, it takes everything I have. It takes, like, that one time I said, no, I will come back tomorrow and do all this. He goes, so do you have to do something on the computer? And I said, no, I'll come back tomorrow and do it. Because I was like so frustrated with my husband. So I felt for you, girl. I was feeling it. I was not at all ticked off at her. So I hope she didn't feel like I was. And I'm like, thank you for letting me go ahead of you. I really appreciate it. And she's like, yeah, no problem. But I'm like, I hope she didn't feel like I was rushing her. I think she was just feeling the stress of him. If she watches this, and she's gonna be like, it was you. I mean, I love my husband, but he would do the same thing. Like, what's the charcuterie board? I don't understand. What do you want me to do? Just put this over this piece. I mean, it's like, it's just, you have to put it, look, let me show you. And she's showing him how to do it, and yet somehow he still can't do it. And I'm like, girl, it's time to kick him to the curb. But anyway, here's the pieces that I dropped off. Well, while you were looking at that, I filled my tank. I don't have to think about it anymore this week. Oh, you know, it's just little things. Because it's like, on the way back, I don't have to go out of my way to get gas. Just planning ahead. But anyway, yeah, so I picked up, you know, what is that? Or I dropped off 5 pieces, some fall stuff, some chairs. I don't know why that stopped working, but anyway, so I just dropped off the 5 pieces. The red cabinet that was at Pickett for a couple months, so it's like it didn't sell there. I'm gonna try it in here and see if it goes, but I'm happy that I got down there this week. I would have liked to have taken that chair. Ooh, what's going on? That chair back there, but I didn't. There's a small stain on it I have to clean off, and then I'll drop it off next week. So anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. Happy junkin'. Bye.
Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.